How's it going, everybody? Inside Disney here with another Tiana's Bayou adventure update. So I came a few days ago, 2 days ago actually, to film with my phone the exterior facade of the ride to show you, the nighttime lighting and everything. And I brought my camera today, so everything will look better for your convenience. So I'm here to give you guys another look at how the ride is looking today. So let's go ahead and zoom in, and you guys can see that it looks, wow, this looks so much better on the camera. I'm trying to record this right now on my camera. For some reason, everything is looking a little more cooler, as in more bluish in terms of like the color tint. I'll try to see if I can fix that in the editing. And if I look up here on the lift, or at the end of the lift hill and where the drop begins, look at that lock flume. So cool. Earlier, this emergency light wasn't on, the white light. Earlier, they just had the show light on, with the, what would you call it? Like the swirly light effect that you see in the Florida version of the ride, where the lights are kind of like spinning like in circles a little bit, something like that. They had that on earlier, but now it looks like they're just testing the emergency lights of the ride. And you guys can see, is my camera focusing on the Haunted Mansion gift shop? I am so sorry if it is. Let's see, so if I give you guys a look at that, you guys can see that the mountain, the top of it, it's so weird because in person it's lit up like a whitish purplish, but on the camera it looks blue. I'm not sure what that's about. Let's see, and if I look more down, yeah, for certain the mountain's more lit up magenta. On the camera it looks like it's just a straight purple. I'm not sure what that's about, but you guys can see that everything is just about lit up except this left side of the mansion, or the left side of the mountain, excuse me, but none of that's lit up for some reason, but a lot of it is obscured by the Haunted Mansion gift shop right there. If I move the camera a little more up, you can see that they actually have the barn light on, and they do have the banner up there talking about the Mardi Gras celebration that's taking place in the ride, in the storyline. And you guys can see the Tiana's Foods water tower right there. Beautifully illuminated. This looks great. I will admit, it definitely has a lot more color, a lot more vibrancy than Splash Mountain ever did. And dare I say that I think this might actually look better than Splash Mountain, because Splash Mountain just had a bunch of orange around it, a bunch of orange yellowish color around it, but this one is full of life. Let's see, I wonder if I'll be able to, if I could like move up a little bit. There you go. There's a look at the gift shop, right? See, let's see, but there you guys go. I'm gonna walk towards the center of the mountain to give you all a better view. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. So hopefully you guys can see everything as I go. Oh, you guys are good, no worries, thank you. Let's see. Maybe if I could zoom in through here. Also, it does look like the mountain is lit up. There's actually no lights hitting it, but it looks like it's lit up from below. But I think those might be the emergency stoplights that are illuminating that part of the mountain. Bayou Mountain, how strange, right? Look at this. I'm really hoping the camera is picking up everything well. They did say this camera is supposed to be a low light king, so we'll see how accurate that is. So far on my end of the screen, it looks pretty good though, I can't complain. Let's just keep walking down this pathway in front of the ride. The good thing is that nobody's here, and the good thing is that I still have another hour or so till the park closes. Fantasmic, the 10:30 Fantasmic just ended, so. Let's see, let's go ahead and zoom in one more time now that actually let me scoot over just a tad more so that way the Tiana's Foods water tower isn't obscured. And let's zoom in. Man, I wish I was taller. There's the mountain right there. I think the camera's focusing on the tree, so let's look at the tree first. Oh, nice, that's lit up. Look at that, everybody. I don't know if you guys can hear, but in the background they are testing some sort of machine, and I believe that is the water fountain that they use for the ride, or the water fountain system that they use for the ride. Okay, the camera should be focusing on the mountain itself now instead of the tree. There's a peak right there. I wonder if they already have the Mama Odie animatronic installed. Who knows? And there's the Tiana's Foods water tower right there. There we are. Look at that. That's pretty cool. You know, one thing that I really like is that the water tower itself, if I could even point at it, point at it. My finger is so blurry because my camera's focusing on the water tower, but this wooden part right here where it says Tiana's Foods, it's a different color than the crown that's on top, and I like that because it's what's going to allow you to kind of differentiate the two items. They're not going to blend in together, they clash together, and you can tell you know, where each part of the water tower begins and ends, and that's really nice. Wow, so colorful. And you know, I really like this too because the mountain isn't, because in person the mountain is, the camera's picking it up in really well actually. With I think it is good in low light. But the point is that the mountain is not as jarring compared to Splash Mountain was next to the Haunted Mansion, because the Haunted Mansion is really dark, but with Tiana's Bayou Adventure next to it, it's not as brightly lit. So it's not too much of a jarring transition from the Haunted Mansion to this side of Disneyland, to this side of what's soon to be Bayou Country. This looks really nice. So there's not too much of a jarring transition between the two rides, and we all know that both rides they're very different. So very different in terms of themes. So it's nice that in terms of lighting, they blend in very well. It's not going to be a jarring transition. So colorful, and the way it's so dimly lit just kind of makes it feel like, just gives it a sense of mystery, makes everything feel so mysterious and just, dare I say, intimidating, because we all know the mountain is tall and it's dimly lit and it's just like, whoa, something's there, you know. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in one more time to show you guys from this side. I'm just trying to get you guys all the angles. I said that weird, angles, whoops. I think this should be okay, like right here. Like right, no. I'm sorry, I'm really picky. We'll just go here, why not? And let's zoom in, shall we? I keep hearing people screaming, but I'm not sure where those screams are coming from. I already filmed for 6 minutes, that's insane. Yeah, so like I said, it's pretty dimly lit all around. The camera makes it seem a lot more brighter than it really is. The colors are a little off too. Like I said, for some reason compared to real life, it's the camera color tint is more cooler, more bluish a little bit than how it looks in person. Like any magenta is looking like straight purple. If anybody uses a Sony a7S III, can you please let me know how to fix that? Thank you. And then, yeah. Also, I just realized this part of the mountain that you're looking at the middle of your frame right there, that's not lit by anything. And I realize when you look at the mountain as a whole, it's kind of jarring in a way. Everything's lit up except that block right there, that little space. I wonder what that's about. And then if I pick up the camera, you guys can see more. And let me walk right here and give you guys a closer look at this part of the track right here. This is after the big drop that you see right here on this side right here. This is gonna be after that big drop that we get, or that we go down in the bayou, because we're going down the bayou. So let's see if you guys get the reference and get the joke. So let's zoom in on that. And I am so happy that this camera can, you know, zoom and pick up such a great picture too, you know. I'm sure the water looks great. I'm hoping it looks great. But you guys can see that they are testing the water, and it looks, if I try to think about what I saw the last time I was here, which was on Friday, I wonder if it looks like they have more water in this track? Could be wrong. You guys can see that the emergency stoplights are on. And it gives us a better look at how much of this facade on this side is green compared to the orange. I was gonna say greened out, but that sounds kind of funky. Hopefully you guys understand what I mean. I'm trying to do this in a seamless way, you know, to not have so many jarring transitions between each angle. Because I'm doing this, I want to, you know, kind of just do this with a real-time style, right? You know, just to give you a real-time reaction of everything. Yeah, what I'm looking at right now, it's darker in person than what the camera is capturing. This is really nice. I'm so glad I brought my camera, but there's this side. Doesn't look like they touched that side of the ride too much. So, okay, so we're done with that. How about, let's see, let's give you one more look. Really curious, what do you guys prefer, this or Splash Mountain? In terms of, you know, the exterior lighting, let me know. All right, let's go ahead and start walking this way. I'm gonna try to walk in the edge so that I don't bump into anybody. But I do want to show you guys this side of the exterior queue is not lit up by anything, so it is dark. I do hope that they fix that soon. Just so it's not so dark over here. I think Bayou Country could use some lighting here. Maybe some fireflies in these trees would do some good. Even though these are pine trees, I think, right? These are pine trees, right? They're not bayou trees, but they are pine trees. Actually, I'm gonna go right here. Oh look, it's the Phantasmic crew. Check it out. So, where was I? Where you could see the. Here we go. Let's zoom in. And hopefully the camera will focus on where I'm trying to focus. The good thing is that it's touchscreen enabled. There we go. That's what I wanted to capture. So here's another angle of the water tower and the drop right there in the middle of your screen. I'm hearing music from the Hungry Bear. It seems like they're testing the music in the restaurant there as well. Usually they tend to test audio when there's less guests around, and right now it was like the perfect time because it's about 11:10 p.m. at this point. So a lot of people are leaving the park, so it gives them time to do the things that they don't want the park guests to see. Check out this Tiana's food sign. Super cool. Okay, so I'm gonna keep walking down. Let's keep going down Critter Country. It's so brightly lit now. Yeah, there's music being played at the Hungry Bear, but I'm not sure if that's from the restroom area. Whoa, it's so bright. I think I might have to lower the aperture on my camera. Let me show you guys the Hungry Bear sign real quick now that I have you here. Okay, well hopefully that did good. Let's see. Let me just show you guys the water tower here. Look at that. It's standing so tall. Standing menacingly. I pick up the camera. It doesn't seem like we can see much of the exterior here. It doesn't look like any other elements in terms of nighttime lighting are powered on other than what we see on this side of the mountain. Which, wow, it just looks so good from here. But let's see. Let's just see if we can find anything. Yeah, it looks like they just have a lot of construction lights on and some emergency lights on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep going down that way. But it looks like there's some lighting behind the mountain on that side that you guys will see in the middle of your screen. So let's go ahead actually and check that out. We have a churro cart here. Fortunately, it is closed for the day. But let me see if I could pick up my camera high enough so I could show you guys. Also, I'm not using a gimbal for my camera, so I really hope it's not too shaky. It might be exaggeratingly bright. Let's see, I might have to lower the brightness a little bit. I'm doing that on purpose, so that way any darker part of the mountain is not so dark, you know? Let's see. So just keep walking here. You can see more of the mountain right there. Look at that. I've never seen any of this at night. This is all new to me, so if I see anything here, just so I'm seeing it for the first time. Look at that, I didn't realize they already had the entrance lit up already. Wow. Oh, okay, so before this continues to develop over here, this main entrance sign right here, is the camera gonna focus on it? I think it, what happened to it? There we go. Wait. I'm not sure what I did. I tapped something on my camera and it stopped focusing. It should work now. So what I'm assuming is we're gonna be going in through the ride. Okay, I'm here. This is the main entrance, right? I'm assuming we're gonna go under this little gate right here and into the barn. So I'm pretty sure this screen right here, this is where we're gonna see, you know, the wait times, you know, the lightning lanes, the lightning lane information, the current time for lightning lane users, and all of that. Looks like we're just about done with that. I think it's just a matter of no. If that front, okay, what I'm trying to get at is if all of these pieces are installed, you know, the pieces facing this way, more than likely there's already screens in there. I'm pretty sure there's got to be. So let's keep moving. Moving inward. Oh yeah, they're definitely testing some more show lights. They are. Check it out. Hold on. Before I focus on this, take a look at this. We have more lighting being tested. This looks nice. This is so cool. But like I said though, for some reason it's just a lot more. Some of the colors on the camera are being picked up differently. I'm not sure why that is. Is this why people film in S-Log? But even if I film in S-Log, the colors look way off compared to real life. When I film without a color profile, things look better. And that's a little too technical, so I'll stop. But if you're a Sony camera user, you hopefully understand what I'm trying to get at. I understand that the camera's picking up everything a little too bright, so I'll darken it for you guys. I probably darkened it too much, but I want you guys to see that the main entrance part of the Tiana's Bayou Adventure ride is lit up. I'm trying to show you guys if my camera could even focus on it. There we go. So you guys can see that it is lit up. The barn. I'm also noticing these LED strips right here. This is kind of, I'm gonna say it. This is a little jarring to look at. I do hope they can find a way to cover that later on. I mean, it's not that bad. You know what? It's actually not that bad. It kind of gives this barn a little more life. I'm wrong. I'm sorry, guys. But there's that main entrance sign right there. The main entrance sign that we were all excited to see, right? There we go. And then you guys can see if I brighten the things up. This the little gateway thing, whatever that is. Yeah, at first I didn't like the lights that I saw right here, but after I looked at it more, I'm like, no. This looks like the Tiana's Palace restaurant. So I grew to like it a little more. I was wrong at first. I looked at it differently. Sometimes we gotta perceive things differently, but there we go. And I'm really hoping that the camera is picking up everything well. Let's see, 16 minutes already that I've been filming. Hopefully you guys don't mind a long video. Let's see. Well, I can see that this side of the barn is, that main entrance barn is lit up, the main entrance building. I'll pick up the camera. There's more lights that we can see up there, right? If I zoom in. We'll go ahead and get a pretty good view at that, if you ask me. And then there's more lighting up here, so I guess let me just keep walking over here a little bit. Ooh, my arms are getting tired from carrying the camera. It is a little heavy, so let's see. Let's go ahead and just chill here, I guess. Oh, did you guys hear that? Okay, so they're definitely testing water up there for sure. So they do have water. I think it's safe to say that even with all that water we saw earlier and with what we heard now, there's definitely got to be water throughout the track. Or maybe not after you... Okay, so picture this right as Splash Mountain, right? Maybe there's no water where the laughing place is. I'm not sure. I'm not in the building. I'm not allowed in there right now. None of us are. I'm not an Imagineer, guys, please. But let me just show you guys this side of the ride. I think the camera is focusing on the building instead of the actual mountain facade, so I'll just show you that first. Wow, this is picking up everything so well. There's a tree. Everyone say hello to the tree, because trees need love too, right? Mother Nature. There's the exit building. And then this is lit up weird. I hope it doesn't stay like that. That white lighting. I think those are just the emergency lights. Okay, so let's show you guys the mountain facade again. Here we go. I hope it's doing you guys some good, right? There's the mountain facade, so you guys can definitely see the flowers. There's a lot of flowers. It's lit up really nicely. A lot of purple. Yeah, like I said, a lot of the magenta colors. Oh, you guys are good, no worries. Thank you. Sorry. I feel bad. Yeah, but anyway, sometimes like the magenta colors that are on the mountain, sometimes they look just like a flat purple, so not sure what that's about. But in person it looks great. Camera looks good too, I hope. And more purple there. And there's the edge right there. It's not so brightly lit up. And then this is just about it. This is the end of the mountain facade right here. It's very dark. Was it this dark when this ride was Splash Mountain? I can't remember. Let me show you guys where I'm standing. I'm standing over here by what's soon to be the, I can't remember, the Lewis Critter Op. The Lewis Critter Op, is that what it is? I can't remember the name of it, but it's the Princess and the Frog gift shop that's going to be at the exit of Tiana's Bayou Adventure right here. So there we go. So this side of the mountain is just, there's no lighting on it. It's really dark. I hope they can fix that. Maybe they can add some more purple to it. More yellow. I think I want to see more purple. I don't know. It just makes this feel more different. I don't know what the word is. I'm just going to say mysterious, even though it's not so mysterious. Just because it's some color. It gives it character, you know? But that's just about everything that I could see from here, guys. Let me give you guys one more close-up, if I can. Let's see. And I hope the camera is picking up everything well. It's hard for me to tell because I am holding the camera up high. With my bare hands. hopefully I'm moving the camera slow enough for you guys to really take in everything. There we go. And just more walls down there. So I do have a question, because over here around this spot, it was more like right here. This spot over here, when this ride was still Splash Mountain, they had a statue of Brer Rabbit, Brer Bear, and Brer Fox. What are they gonna have now? Is it just gonna be a statue of Louis or Princess Tiana and Naveen, or them three together? I'm not sure. Not sure, but it is. Oh, you guys are good. No worries. Thank you. Makes me wonder. Look at that little farm, the little vegetable farm. Oh, that's lit up. More color. Also, something that I just realized as I'm over here on this back side of the ride, there's no firefly lighting up here. I wonder why that is. They could totally benefit off of that over here. I mean, because think about it, the whole story is that we're in Bayou country. You know, this is Tiana's Bayou Adventure after all. They could add some like twinkly lights on the trees. That would make it look really nice. Give it some character. Add some light in here, you know? That would make it look great. Maybe add some lighting to this building as well. The exit of the Tiana's Bayou Adventure, right? This building right here. They could totally benefit off of lighting right there. I'm pretty sure. I know that they're not done with the ride yet. They're still testing it. So there's still time to add things. Still time to add lighting. Still time to add effects. And still time to change the storyline if they wanted to. I hope. And yeah, that's really it. And then there's that mysterious light. There you go. Let me show you guys the posters. Is the camera focusing? It's not. I'm not sure why that is. There we go. Okay. Is the camera picking it up well? I really hope it is. Check and cancel. I'm not even sure what I'm doing on my camera. I just hit something and it says cancel tracking. No, it's not canceling anything. It's focusing on everything really good. So it's just a bunch of these Mardi Gras season shirts, which by the way, Disney could totally print this on a, maybe like an oversized black shirt, right? And add this on the back. I don't know, for those who want Tiana's Bayou Adventure merchandise, that's a really cool concept. Now that I mention it, they probably won't do it because I think, if I'm not mistaken, they do things where if you bring up a concept or idea that Walt Disney Imagineering won't bring it to life because they don't want to get sued. I could be really wrong on that though. I could be wrong on that. That's just something that I've heard when I was little. So maybe I'm just remembering stuff that just never happened. Maybe it's just the Mandela effect. There's Tiana's Foods. And here's the building. Again, the main entrance building. If I darken the image, you guys can see it a lot better. What time is it? I've been here for a while. And yeah. Let's darken it one more time. Zoom in. I darken the image a little more, you guys can see those LED lights I was talking about. At first I wasn't a fan of it, but I actually do like it now. Because it's giving it the same type of character that Tiana's Palace has, so I guess it's okay. It makes sense. And then there's the main entrance sign right there. Maybe if they had these LED stripes, I'm gonna point at them, these things, all around the building, like on the sides, maybe, or would that be too much? Maybe on this edge of the building right here. I don't mean to be zooming in and out so quick, but I'm just trying to give you guys an example. This edge right here that I'm pointing at, if they could have more of those lights, these LED lights here, I'm pretty sure, guaranteed that'll make a huge difference. And maybe add some more lighting to the Winnie the Pooh trees, even though Winnie the Pooh's not exactly the star of the show here. still do it, you know. Winnie the Pooh could use some attention, could use some, well, I mean, it just got a refurbishment, but you know, something new and welcoming would be nice. It's so bright here. Very nice. So that's all of what I was able to see from the backside of Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Usually I don't make videos like this. I always involve editing involved. You know, I just said involved twice in the same sentence. Don't mind me. And I'm purposely walking on this side of the walkway so I can keep showing you guys the ride posters. I wonder if they sold one of those, how much that would go for. That's nice artwork, by the way. I do like that. So I do wonder, you know, oh, as I was saying, I wonder if you guys are enjoying this type of format where I don't edit. It's all unedited. It's real time reactions. Because I don't want to have any jarring transitions in between. But I will admit, those transitions are what allow me to get to the point quicker. If that makes sense. But then I know there's also some people who like to take their time with this, you know? They like to take their time to process everything that they're witnessing, process everything that they're seeing. And it's nice to really soak in all those views and angles. And it's nice to soak in this view right here. Check this out. I'm gonna stop right here. Let's zoom in on the Haunted Mansion. I've always loved this view right here. So cool. The Haunted Mansion always looks so cool at night. They're missing a few candles on top of the mansion, and I'm really hoping that they add them later. There's a lot of things, not a lot of things, but there's a handful of things that the mansion is missing that they could really add later on. Look at the way the camera's focusing on this. I feel like I'm watching a movie. Should I keep using this camera, guys? The only reason why I don't use it more, especially during the day, is because I don't have a wider lens. This is as wide as it gets. Oh, we got a boat falling. Wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out. Let's do the usual left and right panning before I end it. There we go. They could really use some lighting here. That's all I'm saying. Maybe some purple or blue lighting, color changing lights between blue, purple, or orange, or yellow. Blue and purple would be nice. Let's go ahead and zoom in on the castle, the mountain one more time. A Bayou mountain, huh? Who would have thought? I have never heard of that. Do mountains exist in the Bayou? I don't think they do. Guys, I'm from California. I've never been to the Bayou before. Let's see. There goes a log. I'll fill one more when I'm done. There's that view of the Tiana's Foods Tower. They're totally gonna make that into a piece of merchandise, are they? Let's watch another block room fall to its doom. That is so darn cool. Before I forget, everybody, Tiana's Bayou Adventure will open at Disneyland Park November 15th, which is also the beginning of the holidays here at Disneyland. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this from the channel. Also, let me know if you enjoyed watching this type of video where there's no edits. It's just me walking around, giving you my real-time reaction and commentary, and just really processing all of the angles and views, as I mentioned, you know, just kind of taking my time with it. I can't believe I've been filming for almost 30 minutes. This is gonna take up a ton of memory space on my laptop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, that's all I really have to say, guys. And if you guys did enjoy this video, you can also check out my Instagram and TikTok, which can be found at Inside Disney Official, both with the same username. So there you have it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and I will go ahead and see you all in the next video update. Take care of yourselves and have yourselves a great one.